Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we'll discuss some Marvel news and rumors.
Are we finally getting a clearer vision of the MCU's future?
No, I think we're getting white vision.
Stick around.
You know, because like spectral vision, white vision, like where's he been all this time?
We're going to find out. It's going to be clear.
All right, guys. So for the first topic of today, we got a kind of like a deleted in-credit scene from Deadpool and Wolverine featuring Gambit.
Yeah. So if you saw Deadpool and Wolverine, which I'm sure a lot of you have if you're watching this video,
Probably.
in the end credit scene, you know, you see Johnny Storm's tirade against Cassandra Nova.
Yeah.
But in the far left, before they zoom in on him, you see a little quick scene of Gambit doing something on the small screen. They finally released the actual footage from that. So that was kind of cool, getting to see more of Gambit and his potential future.
Yeah, and a lot of people are speculating that we may be getting Channing Tatum's Gambit back into the MCU.
I mean, yeah, Ryan Reynolds shared it and called it Marvel Sparkle Circles or Circle Sparkles or whatever they...
Nice. Yeah. So what's your take on that? And does that excite you or no?
Yeah, I'm mixed. I like Channing Tatum and I like Gambit. I think they definitely made it more satirical in Deadpool and Wolverine, but it is a Deadpool movie.
Yes.
I think if he was given the chance to either do his own solo movie or they brought him back as, you know, Gambit for the X-Men, I think he could do a good job. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to see him in the solo film being Gambit, but at the same time, I think he could do a good job depending on what the storyline is.
Yeah. And it's been kind of openly talked about that a lot of his lines were unintelligible on purpose, you know, because the satirical nature of the movie and his character.
But he's very passionate about it. He works hard. He's doing a lot of the choreography and the moves and stuff himself because he had the dance background.
Yeah.
He has some, you know, Cajun history with, I think his dad was, you know, Cajun. So he has some of that dialect.
Yeah,
naturally
from the area, from New Orleans or whatever.
Yeah, so
break it down for me, the dialogue, like how did that come together?
Well, Ryan wrote all the dialogue, so that was him, and then there was very little improv. I mean, he's such a good but the Cajun dialect is a very particular one. I grew up in Mississippi, and my dad's from New Orleans, so it's one of those things that I grew up around it, but I've never really done it. And you know, there's like this many people in the world that'll actually know about like Couillanzois and like certain little like isms that are very Cajun-y, and so it's, you know, there were little things, but we actually intended it to be somewhat unintelligible. That was sort of the joke. Yeah. Yes.
I get why he's so passionate, and he looked spot on as far as like the look, other than being a little bit thicker.
Yeah,
and that.
Yeah, and it's not saying the dude's overweight or heavy or anything. He's freaking buff, you know.
Just compared to like the comic accurate.
Yeah, he's just a bit stocky. I picture someone who's a taller, lankier build for sure. You really see it like
Taylor Kitsch did a good job as Gambit, but I don't think he'd be coming back in the MCU.
Yeah, we had done a kind of a fan casting a long time ago. Was it probably a year plus ago for X-Men? Yep. There's some good options in there, so maybe, you know, go down the videos down below and watch that one. But yeah, I think he could do it. If that's who they choose to do it, I won't be unhappy with it. But I do think as far as the look goes, his build wise anyways, I think they could find someone the better build for that role. But the acting, he's gotten a lot better as an actor lately. I've been enjoying his movies lately. So
I do want to see his new movie that I think it just came out.
It did. The one that Zoe Kravitz, I think, directed
it. Yeah. I don't even remember what it's called, honestly.
I think she wrote it and directed it.
Bad, but
blink twice.
Blink twice. I was going to say don't blink twice. Yeah, blink twice.
Blink twice.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. Yeah.
So that comes out this weekend. So we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't expect to see him back any sooner than Doomsday, but probably likely Secret Wars.
Yeah.
As far as a solo movie, that's maybe we'll see. I don't know if that'll happen, but
yeah. Supposedly he had conversations with Feige and told him how passionate he was and how he wanted to do it, and Feige basically told him like, we just don't have a place for that right now.
Sure.
You know,
they
like
have a vision of what they.
Yeah, he didn't shoot it down. He just says right now just wasn't the right time. You know, because this was not during Deadpool Wolverine. This was before, right after the acquisition of Fox.
Because he was slated to make the Gambit movie. He was on Comic-Con stage with the shirt. It said Gambit on the screen. Yeah. They were ready to make this movie before Fox was purchased by Disney.
Yep. So it's been a while. They've had some time to kind of maybe work some plans into the slate, but I still think it would be probably after Secret Wars before he got a solo film. There's just too many projects already, considering they said they want to limit it to 2 to 3 movies a year. They're starting to get a lot of movies dropping into place, so I can't see that one fitting in before
unless they could do some kind of like a Disney Plus like spotlight thing like they were planning on doing with like Silver Surfer or something like that. Maybe like just a quick like, hey, this is some of his backstory. Like this is his universe. This is where he actually came from or where he went back to. Something that'd be nice if they did those one shots or something like that again.
Yeah, and although Channing Tatum's pretty much a movie actor, he does not really in any shows that I'm aware of or specials like that. But he's so passionate about the project, I could see him settling on that.
If they paid him enough, he would do it.
Yeah, I don't even know.
They have multiple millions of dollar budgets for some of these shows.
For sure. I don't know that the money would be as big of a deal as getting the level of production that he would want for it, you know. But I think he'd be interested just because how passionate he is about the character, and at least it'd be a shot to show he could do it, and then maybe it would lead into a full feature film. So
either way, they hinted at he's coming back in some capacity. So we'll see where that goes. The next kind of a big thing that was released yesterday was like a leaked photo from the set of Fantastic Four First Steps. It was the first look of Ben Grimm as the Thing.
And we're not surprised. We had talked about it during our Comic-Con video that we're going to probably see a lot of leaked photos and stuff. They're starting to film now.
Yep.
Anytime you do any filming outside, it's almost impossible to keep people from seeing stuff and leaking photos.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're probably not as opposed to it as some people might think, because it's just free publicity for them, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's people like us talking about it, yeah.
A lot of people are talking about it. There's pictures all over the place. Yeah. Obviously, I'll put some up on the screen, but I thought he looked pretty good considering it's more practical. Granted, they're going to do CGI to it. It's not done, but from what they showed, I thought he looked what I would envision.
So you sent me the picture. That's the first time I saw it was when you sent it to me. And I literally jokingly said perfection, because I'm not worried about anything I see right now. No matter what, they're going to have VFX and stuff that, I mean, obviously he needs to have an animated face. Like they can't do that practically and have it look good. So they're going to
look sad the whole time.
Yeah. So to me, and just the way my brain works, I guess, the way I visualize light and textures and stuff, to me, the head literally looks like a Muppet head. It looks like it's made of like felt or satin or some sort of material. It's kind of lighter where the cracks are, like the light's hitting there and shiny.
And from my perspective, it looked like it was a painted rock. And I thought that the part that you said was shiny was just like white paint where they made it for the visualization. And it is a blurry photo, so I get the fuzziness.
Yeah.
Making it look like he's a Muppet or something.
But anyways, I mean, if I'm like totally insane and no one else sees that, that's fine. Leave those comments.
I could see it after below. You said that, but that wasn't my initial thought.
So to me, I was joking when I said perfection. Because I think it looks kind of ridiculous, but like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not like, oh my gosh, it looks horrible. Like, I really don't care right now, because like literally it's like the first images we've seen, and you can't even tell if Evan Moss-Bachrach's even in that suit. Like,
I highly doubt that was him in that picture. I'm sure it's a stunt person, if that, or just for
maybe not even might not even be a person. It might just be like just a
stand-in.
Like a
film.
Kind
of like they do with like the Hulk or whatever, where they have like a stick with a head.
The head, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I mean,
I thought it still looked cool though.
The suits look cool. I know some people were against the white and blue. I think they look cool. I'm guessing that's their like 60s throwback suits anyways, so who knows what they'll look like by the end of the movie. But
true.
Anyways, it's kind of cool though. We're starting to get some set photos. Hopefully we don't get too much stuff.
Can't wait to get a set photo of Galactus.
Whoa.
That'll be hard to miss him.
Yeah. Just Ralph Ineson.
It's just like his foot. I could get in the frame.
Yeah.
He's funny.
So anyways, let us know if you're excited about Muppet Ben Grimm.
All right.
Anyways, so the next topic is we got a little bit of rumors about Spider-Man 4, the new Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
So apparently it was supposed to be more of a grounded movie initially, and now it sounded like it's going to be, which makes sense, more multiversal. They are in the multiverse saga. I know you're not so happy about that, but...
in my opinion, other than one little part of this rumor, there's really not much that excites me, but
the fact that they could have Venom in the movie that's
the only part that excites me.
Yeah, because there's rumor that it's going to be the villains are going to be Venom and the Inheritors, which is a group of multiversal vampires led by Morlun, and supposedly they go eat spider people throughout the multiverse.
Feed off of the spider people.
So eat Madam Web and
And so we were kind of looking some stuff up. I don't know that either of us are really very familiar with the Inheritors.
No.
And like one of the first things that pops up is like a Morlun fighting Morbius or something, right? And it's like,
he's a vampire.
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna get Morbius, maybe some tie-ins with Madam Web. Is Sony trying to fix the Sony Spider-Verse?
They need to. So maybe.
I mean,
it might not be ideal.
Would they be better off just ignoring Morbius and Madam Web?
Doesn't mean for sure that they're going to be in it, but from what we read, they have connections to those people. So they're setting it up where if they wanted to bring them back, they could.
If they want to make the fans happy, if you're doing Venom, bringing Venom in, either bring like Carnage back or bring Null into it. We may get some tie-in with Null in the next Venom movie.
But we might get Blade in it too. If we got Morlun, he's a vampire. Vampire hunt. You never know. And I already had said Charlie Cox was being as Daredevil, right? Unless they change their mind on that. But there's a good chance that he'll show up in it. I'm sure there'll be all these movies now basically are mini Avengers movies. They have so many characters, they have to like fit them in places. So they just turn into a little Avenger movie.
Yeah. Daredevil would be cool. Those two characters together would be awesome.
The street level ones.
Yeah.
Potentially, Luke Cage Power Man as the all new Venom, the gold Venom from the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be dope.
I did like that design. The black and gold looks pretty cool. It's just gonna be interesting to see. They need to have some sort of transition for Peter Parker, Tom Holland, Spider-Man specifically. He's left at the end of No Way Home on his own. No one knows who Peter Parker is. His friends, family, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
So we expected to have a much more grounded movie because that's what they set us up for. So if it gets into multiversal vampires, like that's a leap. Like is
it though? No, I'm just kidding.
So they have to have a really good story to transition from him being this.
And again, this is a rumor. Yeah. It's not anything official.
And it's an early rumor too, right? Because this is expected to come out in about 2 years.
July of 2026.
Almost 2 years from now.
Yeah. It's supposed to come out in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So it's going to have connection in the multiverse. Assuming Tom Holland's still in the MCU, which we all assume he still is, then it's going to have multiversal consequences. His last movie was a big multiversal movie.
Ooh, so it's actually interesting that if it's going to fall between those two, and we're getting Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom in Doomsday, which is going to come out before this one. I wonder if we're going to get some Spider-Man story before his movie, because
think he'll show up in Doomsday?
Well, I think a lot of people are going to expect to see that interaction between Peter Parker and Tony Stark.
Maybe.
It depends on how they do the whole Tony Stark Doom thing.
Well, he's supposed to be Victor Von Doom, but he's just supposed to look like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm guessing a different multiverse version. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. The whole choosing certain actors to be the same versions of the same character and some that are different just never is.
Well, we already know for sure that Oscar Isaac's coming back, not to play Moon Knight. He's going to come back as Apocalypse, right?
That's the other
fight against Dr. Doom.
That's not on our list of notes here, but yeah.
I just read that and I was like, I wouldn't really want that, but
I just saw that scene from Age of Apocalypse where they're fighting each other and he's like, it's bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
bad.
I'm nothing against him, but I hope they do Apocalypse better for sure.
Oh, yeah, no, I love Oscar Isaac. I think he's an amazing actor, but that iteration of Apocalypse was just bad. It's not his fault. The makeup was bad.
I'd rather see the X-Men 97 version come out into live action.
Yeah.
Eb Sanur or whatever. I always mess up his name.
Yeah. Anyways, so we'll see what happens. Spider-Man stuff. Anything Spider-Man's cool to me. I'm excited about it, but I am a little concerned about the multiversal vampires that feed on spider people?
For sure.
I mean, just saying that sounds ridiculous, right?
It does, yeah, a little bit.
Like it's a leap. I'm sorry, it is
For sure.
Anyways, so we do have one more topic to discuss, and I think we're kind of excited about this one. At least I am.
No. Well, we first officially got confirmation that we are getting a Vision series.
Yeah.
Whether it's called Vision Quest or
we're not sure.
Whatever, Vision Wanda or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
It's going to have Vision back, which is cool because we haven't seen anything from him since he left in end of WandaVision.
Yeah, and the rumor, part of the rumor anyways, is that it's expected to be kind of the third part of this Scarlet Witch trilogy, right? We got WandaVision, we got the Agatha show coming out that's tying in with WandaVision, and then
this one, which will start
Vision
filming
Quest or whatever it's been called.
Beginning of next year, and it's supposed to come out 2026 as of right now.
Yeah, and we got a big announcement for an actor that's joining the cast.
Yep. So James Spader is officially returning, who he voiced Ultron, Age of Ultron, and he'll be back. And it's not just a little cameo from what they said. He'll be in a good chunk of this show.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, I really like James Spader.
Essentially, he created Vision. I mean,
it's true.
He created him based off of Jarvis and everything, all the tech.
Yeah.
And then Thor and brought him to life essentially with his hammer.
Yeah, there's some interesting things that went into creating him. Again, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner and the Jarvis AI and the Mind Stone. Yeah, there's
Vision's pretty freaking powerful. So
yeah, he is.
It'd be cool to see him back, especially because we weren't sure if he killed off Ultron, but Ultron's a sentient AI as well.
Yeah,
and they don't show it when it's off camera. The death is
they don't show. They do show like a flash of yellow, assuming coming from the stone.
Yeah.
Did he obliterate him? Did he kill most of it but keep a piece of it? There's I think in Happy's office.
Who's that?
There's two. There's like the destroyed face, and then there's like a helmet, one of the robots or something in the back. So also
in what was it? Is it Far From Home? Or it was either I think it was Far From Home. It was Far From Home or No Way Home when he pulls the Ultron head out.
Nope. That's awesome.
It's got red glowing eyes when he's trapped.
No Way Home. Yeah, I think that's when he's trapped inside the
vault. And it's got the Ultron head. He pulls it out. It's got red glowing eyes.
Yeah,
every time it has eyes glowing, Ultron was there. Was Ultron in that head? I don't know. I mean, they've already hinted at him being back, and they've shown him in the What If series as taking over pretty much as the Infinity Ultron or whatever.
Stones, yeah.
That's potential for Secret Wars. They've already rumored with Thanos coming back, with King Thanos.
Yeah.
That's almost guaranteed considering he'll be on the Disney ride.
Mm-hmm. So we're end of WandaVision. We're left with this version of Vision that is the reconstructed body, kind of powered with hex power, right? They somehow get the power from that drone, I think, that Wanda hexed or whatever, and they somehow power. I don't know how it really all worked.
To rewatch it.
Yeah, but I mean, that is what they did. They took that drone that had like the red hex magic on it and somehow transferred that magic to this, body of Vision that they reconstructed.
And it's weird that the Vision she created was able to transfer all of his memories and everything to that other Vision. That's interesting how it works.
Yeah, well, her within that hex, I mean, the things that were in there were like real. Like they had the same memories and
That's how powerful Wanda is.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, in the comics, she literally wipes out almost all mutants.
Potential rumor that it could be slightly based off of one of the Vision comic runs where he has his children and wife. That Elizabeth Olsen could be playing the robot version of Viv or whatever, his wife.
Wow.
Because the robot is based off of Wanda's consciousness in the comics. So that'd be kind of interesting to see her playing another role.
Yeah, so we'll see where Vision ends up in this. We'll see where James Spader's Ultron ends up in this. Ultron's a really cool villain. It'd be awesome to have him continue, popping up from time to time in the MCU. I really hope that this Vision show leads into something like a West Coast Avengers eventually.
Yeah, that was what one of the rumors is, that it would have aspects of the West Coast Avengers in this show. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, right now we really don't have much of an established Avengers team. It's kind of fractured, fragmented. Yeah, I mean, there's going to need to be something of an Avengers team to, face Doom and whatever the main villain's going to be in Secret Wars. We got potentially Galactus, coming into the multiverse here that could affect the MCU.
It's getting crazy. It's been crazy. It's gonna get even crazier.
Yeah. And we still don't know what Doctor Strange is up to with Clea. I mean, it could be something with Dormammu. Whoa.
It's come to bargain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah.
They do get married in the comics, so I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway. Well, all right. What of this news excited you guys? Is there any other Marvel news that came out lately that you're excited about? Let us know in the comments below.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Have a marvelous day. No, it was so far. I know what's going on in the encounters. No. I see all the encounters.
It won't close.
I know all your encounters now.
Oh, no.
I memorized it. I'm gonna win at D&D now.
I should probably remember which browsers I use for what.
Which one's the porn browser?
That's my business. There is not one.
There's two.
Two.
There's two. Oh, sorry.
You want to search my history? Go for it.
Yeah. Oh no! I'm just joking.
I was trying to find what I say. I downloaded the wrong or the X-Men thing or whatever.
X-Men 69.
Yeah, and you're like prove it. And I was like trying to find stuff, dude. I was on my phone, not my computer, but like I'm down a rabbit hole, man. Like there's some of the art people do out there, especially for X-Men. Like
Beau DeMayo.
Some of it was his, probably.
I don't know. Of him.
Of him. It was him. Yeah, the Cyclops Beau DeMayo. No. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
You stop right there.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's pretty. Some of it was pretty. It's good art out there.
Yeah. Some Gambit art and Colossus.
Not necessarily those two together, but
naked.
But like
in his metal form.
Almost any combination of X-Men you could think of. If you could think
Blob and Leet.
I actually did not see
Leech and the Blob.
either of the. Definitely not those two together, but I don't think I saw either of those two. But
darn.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Just
starting this video off with a bang.
Whoa, literally, there was a lot of banging going on in those photos.
Prove it.
So, no.
Put it up on the screen.
You're gonna have to.
You send them to me though.
No way.
Don't gatekeep those. Share them with me.
They're free use on the internet.
Well, I need the links at least. I'll put the links in the description.
Do a Google search, man. You'll find it.
Google.com/Xmen69. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we're going to discuss some Marvel news and rumors.
Are we finally getting a clear vision of the MCU's future?
No, I think we're getting a white vision.
Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we'll discuss some news and rumors from Marvel. Whoa.
My stomach.
It disagreed with the order I put that. I don't blame it.
Hold on.
Oh, you have to aim it my way? Couldn't you have aimed it away?
There.
Oh.
My natural tilt.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Cut that. Possibly. Cut that. All right.
All right.
Ready?
I think so.
Are you ready? All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doug and Corey Show.
In this video, we'll discuss some Marvel news and rumors.
Are we finally getting a clearer vision for the MCU's future?
No, I think we're getting a white vision.
Stick around.